What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I am bringing you guys another Forza 5 drift build. Now, in this video, we're going to be doing a drift build of the R35 GTR, the 2012 GTR Black Edition. I've been wanting to do a build of this car for a while, because I actually had a couple back in Forza 4 that were really good. I mean, I feel like my favorite Skyline drift car is actually the R33, but the R35 is definitely up there. I mean, whoa, that's a cool design. That's actually a really cool design. They did a great job with that. Just look through a couple of these real quick, because they're actually, I mean, we got a Tron one, which is kind of just eh. But some of these are actually really cool. If that would load. Load. It's not going to load, is it? No, well, it eventually loaded. That's actually really cool, too. Haven't found any that really, like, kind of jump out at me yet, though, because I kind of want to use a design on the car in this one. That's pretty cool. I like this one a lot. That's cool. It's kind of subtle, but it's still cool. I'm thinking, though, that I might go with... I almost want to go with this Nightmare Before Christmas GTR. I don't know, I just think it'd be cool and kind of different. You know what, let's go ahead and go with that. That's just kind of different. I guarantee you that well, other people are going to be using this design, but I guarantee you none of them are going to be using it for the exact same drifting setup that I'm going to be using it for.
This is your 2012 Nissan
That's just cool.
Black Edition.
I mean, it's different, but it's cool. I mean, and there may be people, out there saying, why would you ever put that design on the car? It's ugly. But I don't know. I just wanted to be different with it. I thought it would be cool. I thought it would be different. So, I don't know. It's my car in Forza, so I get to do what I want with it, I guess. And let's go ahead and first off, let's go to the platform and handling. And for the brakes, I mean, well, we might as well. We might as well just put race brakes on it. And lower, wow. That lowers it quite a bit. That's a lot of lowering. Don't really need anything else. I mean, you could use the rest of those parts, but you don't technically need them, like need in quotation marks. But actually, before we get into that, we're going to swap the drivetrain to rear-wheel drive. Absolutely necessary. Aero and appearance, I don't think we get much, like, as far as options go. Yeah, we don't really get much. I just wish you could take the wing off. God, if you could take the wing off, that would be so awesome. I think GTRs look the absolute best with the wing taken off. I've seen a couple in real life with the wing taken off, and they just look so perfect. They look so perfect. They look so sleek, so perfect. They're just awesome. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking the wing off the back of a GTR. And leave the tire width alone. For the rims, or wheels, rims, whatever you want to call them, I'm thinking maybe, let's see, those actually look kind of cool, but I'm thinking of going with something else. Ooh. Those look really nice, actually. I'm going to go with these. These look really nice, especially in carbon black, just the way they were on the paint job. And we kind of have to leave them that way, like, we kind of have to leave the paint job that way, but let's see, 20s or 21s? I'm going to say 20s. I'm going to stick with 20s because I think 20s look good on this car. There's still enough rubber left on the tires. And it's still I think it's a nice setup. For the clutch, it would definitely need a race clutch. Well, you don't technically need a race clutch, like, technically, but I like having one. I feel like it's a lot of these parts you don't need, but they're nice to have, and it just makes things a lot more drama-free when you're drifting, because it makes the car a lot more predictable with all these race parts. I mean, the GTR is a very, very high-caliber car anyway, and it's very, it's a predictable car, it's a high-caliber car, but you just want to make it even better. So, you want to make it as predictable as possible, especially if you're trying to build something that's effective, then you really want to get the most that you can out of it. Now, I'm thinking that about 750 horsepower should be good. Shouldn't be any problem to get it to that either. 764. We're already over 750 horsepower, so we don't really need anything else as far as those performance parts go. I'm gonna actually leave it the way it is because I kind of want to save some of my credits for other for other things in Forza. I don't want to go like, because I know that I could just blow like half of those credits on this build alone. Just because, like, if I wanted to completely max it out, yeah, I could go through like half of those credits. Well, maybe not half, but quite a few of them, and I don't exactly want to do that, so I'm not going to. Because also, I don't think it's that, I don't think it's really necessary, to be honest. That, and then up to 6. Oh, never mind. Never mind, forget the anti-roll bars. I didn't put race ones in. Don't really need to mess with them anyway. Soften the springs just a little bit. Well, that's a little more than just a little bit, but it should work out just fine. Damping, we're going to soften that up too. And yeah, bring that down to 8. And then 7, and then we're going to do 6.5 in the rear. And then braking, we're going to leave that alone, and then just bump the differential both up to 100%. You guys know. You guys know we just put them both up to 100% power. Go ahead and test drive it. Now, I'm thinking that when we actually test drive this thing, because we may do a little bit of live tuning, I'm not totally certain, but we may do some. I'm going to Prague. I think Prague's a really cool track, especially for drifting. I absolutely love it when it comes up in the Drift Rotation Online. I mean, if it comes up in the Drift Rotation Online, I'm just like, yes, because it is like one of my favorite drift tracks in the game. I mean, it would be, it's not a mountain track. It doesn't have a lot of elevation changes like for example, Bernese Alps, or even especially Fujimi Kaido from back in Forza 4, but even though it's kind of flat, I mean, it has some elevation changes. There's a couple of hilly sections, but they're not too crazy. And even though a lot of the track is flat, I still like it a lot. Now, let's see how this thing sounds. Yeah, it sounds awesome. It sounds awesome. I love that twin-turbo V6. Warm up those rear tires. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's see what this thing can do. Wow, the paddles don't move. Are you serious? Like, they don't move when you click them? Wow, I'm used to Gran Turismo where the paddles, like, you see the movement, and they, like, when you actually click the paddle, you see the movement. You see, like, the hand actually grabs the paddle shifter and actually shifts it. Initial impressions, though, are not bad at all. This thing does well. Does really well. Kick it out. Well, drop it down a gear and kick it out. Oh, yeah, no problem at all. Power's right up the hill. Staying sideways the whole time. I was a little bit concerned that we were going to need more power to get the results I wanted, but no way. This thing is awesome. A lot of balance. It's just really well balanced. I love the way it feels, love the way it drives. The grip, it's funny because, oh wow, tap the wall, did not mean to do that. It's funny because it's one of those cars where I again refer to grip in a drift car, and again, it's something you wouldn't really refer to, but I like it. I like it. It's grippy enough. It's grippy within the oversteer that you want. You don't want, in a drift car, you don't want it to just be completely loose and like just so loose that it's flopping all over the place. You know, like drift cars, I've driven some drift cars that were tuned like that, and I hated them because of the fact that I felt like I wasn't in any control of the vehicle whatsoever. This car has just enough grip with just enough allowance for sideways slidiness and fun that you never... You're never wanting, you never find yourself saying, oh, that it's not, you know, it's not controllable enough, but you also don't find yourself saying that, oh, you know, we need a smaller tire because this is too grippy. And with the way that the gears are set up short anyway, like the gear ratios are set up short just from the factory stock in this car, it makes it perfect for a drift setup, because that's what I like for my drift cars. I like short, close, tight gears. And this car has it. This car has it all. It really, really does. As far as gearing goes, the motor is wonderful. The torque is nice, and the way the turbo spool, and if you keep it in the boost, it works really, really well. You can get into nice rhythms with it, especially in fourth gear. Fourth gear is a real money gear for this car. Give it a little bit of extra power down the straight. Kick it out a little bit. Let's be a little bit crazier with our entry this time. Going real wide. Maybe a little bit wider than I had initially intended, but it worked. We didn't lose our points, so I'd say it's a success. Oh yeah, no problem. Total success. Maybe. Maybe. Just keep it in the power, keep it in the boost. It's funny because this thing, once you get it in boost at, like, 760 horsepower, it'll keep itself sideways all the way up that uphill corner, that uphill sweeper, no problem. I had to give my GT500 Mustang like 1,000 horsepower before it would even dream of doing that. No, bad line. I knew it. Right when I initiated that drift, I was like, you know what? This is gonna be bad. And then, sure enough, we went right into the wall. Keep it. It's such an easy car to transition, too, and it's such an easy car to save. Oh, I thought we were going into a wall. Just as I said, it was an easy car to save, but no, it is a really easy car to save. The way it transitions from side to side is very smooth, very predictable, very catchable, and it's just actually, I would say it's actually pretty easy. I would actually recommend this as a beginner drift car setup, and there might be some people out there being like, well, why aren't you recommending a Silvia? Why aren't you recommending an S13? That's what everyone needs to start out with. Well, technically no. It's not what everyone needs to start out with. If a car works, then why not start out with that? I mean, if you're new to drifting, I highly recommend copying this exact setup and tune because it works. It really does work, and it's easy. Keep it. Transition it. There we go. Oh my god. I just had 3 wall hits in a row, and the game let me keep my points. Good guy, Forza. Good guy, Forza let me keep my points. Ow. Glad I banked him before I did that, though. Power, come on. That was a bad entry on the last one. That was pretty bad as far as the entry angle goes. I'm going to try and get one last lap in and make it as clean as I possibly can. Just really stay focused on this one. Oh, God. That's not focused. Oh, jeez. Wow, I am so shocked that they let you keep your points if you go out that far. I mean, I'm literally shocked that they let you keep your points off of that. It's just crazy. I mean, in Forza 4, guarantee you they wouldn't have let you do that. Keep it in 4th, kick it out, and just keep it in the power. No issues, just power up the hill, no problem whatsoever. You need to keep it in the rhythm with the turbos, and if you get into a rhythm with those turbos, and they're very predictable. They're not jumpy turbos. They're not. Oh no! Wow, that was such a great line until that happened. It was such a great line until that happened. I mean, maybe we'll be able to salvage the rest of the lap, but jeez, that was so awesome until that happened. Jeez, seriously. Things were going so well. It's a little more entry angle than I wanted, but we ended up pulling it out not too badly. Oh geez. Went a little bit past what I would have preferred as far as angle goes for that corner. But hey, we didn't spin out, so we're, whoa! Okay, that was 90 degrees. I wish they would let you keep 90 degree, like, I wish they would let you keep your points going for 90 degrees, like 90 degree drifts in Forza 5. I really wish they would, because they need to. I mean, it's like, if you want to go for that maximum angle, and oh, we're really close to that wall. If you want to go for maximum angle, then you're gonna at least try to go for 90 degrees, and they punish you for that. There's no reason to punish you for that. That should be, they shouldn't take your points away until you get past 90 degrees. Yes, there's that short gearing working again. That short gearing helps you out so much in those long corners. But yeah, as far as opinions go on this car, loved it. Absolutely loved it. Highly recommend you all like rush out and build one immediately because it is totally worth it. You guys absolutely must build one of these. It works very, 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 very well. It's extremely effective, and feel free to copy the setup and the tune. Absolutely, feel free to copy the setup and the tune. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.